Hey guys, Tyler here with Revvin Reviews. So today we're going to be talking about the Holy Trinity of cars. When it comes to exotic cars and supercars and things like that, there's always three cars that stand out the most. Back in the early 2000s, there were the three cars. The first of which, it was a Ferrari called the Ferrari Enzo. That was one of the best cars that had come out to that time. Other than the other two. And then the second one would be the Carrera GT. The Carrera GT today has risen in value so much. A little while ago you could get them for near nothing, and now you're getting them for near $1 million. So they've changed a lot, but they still have good performance, and they're a nice manual transmission that I like. And then the third one was the Mercedes McLaren SLR. That was another interesting car, but it was part of the Holy Trinity. I actually got to ride in one of those things. Those things are freaking fast, and they scare the crap out of you. So yeah, on that note, there's the newer one, at least back in 2014, 2015, that was released, and it was the three cars: the Ferrari LaFerrari, another Ferrari that got into the list, the Porsche 918, another Porsche that got into the list, and then the third one was a newer car. The McLaren F1 obviously wasn't in the first list because it was produced back in the 90s, but this list included the McLaren P1, and I've gotten to see all those cars. I've gotten to sit in two out of the three cars. I got to sit in the 918, and we actually did a couple videos on that. I got to sit in the McLaren P1, and that was a really cool car. That's probably my favorite out of the entire group, just because of the way it looks. I've never gotten to ride in one. I've never even gotten to see one drive down the road. I did get to see a 918 drive down the road and take a picture of it out of a Ferrari 458 Speciale, which was pretty cool. But I'll share some of those pictures to you guys on social media, so check us out. So yeah, anyways, it's about time for a new Holy Trinity to be chosen. Obviously, this seems like it's super fast, and like it's too soon to choose a new Holy Trinity, because the original Holy Trinity, or one of the first Holy Trinities, back in the early 2000s, lasted for nearly 15 years, or nearly 10 years. But when it comes to the performance now, performance is just upping so much every single year. I mean, last year, if you would have said that you could get a or nearly a $300,000 car to go around the Nürburgring faster than a $2 million car, everybody would have been like, you're an idiot, you're stupid. But we proved that wrong with the Lamborghini Huracan Performante. So that's current car world right now. But I'm kind of curious as to what this new Holy Trinity is going to be. The reasons how people choose the Holy Trinity normally is based off of top speed, or a 0 to 60 test and things like that. But it's kind of chosen between a ton of people and then kind of agreed upon. So this new Holy Trinity, I'm kind of curious as to what you guys think about it. My personal opinion, at least from the stats that I've seen so far, there's a few cars that are actually coming out that are competing for the Holy Trinity positions. The first of which would be the Aston Martin Red Bull Valkyrie. That obviously I think has nearly a guaranteed position, considering that it's just going to be, it's just going to be high performance. It looks insane. It's state of the art. I mean, I don't know how to best describe it other than like a Le Mans prototype car driving down the road, and it's street legal everywhere in the world. So that's pretty cool. So I think that has nearly, if not an exact position, I think that it's guaranteed a position almost. The second of which would be the Mercedes-Benz supercar, or the hypercar, or whatever you want to call it. They haven't released a name for this. They haven't even released statistics about it, but they have released that they're making one. They released some shadows of it, or some backlit photos of it. It's got a nice big old roof scoop, and looks similar to a LMP1 car as well, without the fin in the back. Once again, crazy car. Yeah, and then the next car is the McLaren F1, the newest McLaren F1 at least. It's called the McLaren BP23. Obviously, that's not going to be the production name. We saw that with their other cars, the McLaren 720S now, initially the code name for it, if you will, was the McLaren P14, and this car is the BP23. So we're going to see what the actual name is going to come out to. It might be something, if they continue down the line of their hypercars with the F1, the P1, it's going to be some letter with the number 1 after it. So it might be a B1, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, I think that one has a position in the running for it, considering all the stats that they've given to us, and just the fact of how intense this car is going to be. I think that does have a good position in the running for this new spot. The Koenigsegg Regera. Koenigsegg obviously has been kind of one of those underdog people, one of those underdog competitors, at least in the car market. They've not really stepped up to the plate. And I mean, they have performance and everything like that, but nobody's really wanted to, or nobody's really even gotten the chance to test the Koenigsegg side by side with a 918 and things like that. I mean, Salamandrin tried to, Salamandrin attempted to, but I guess due to some complications, he was not able to. I'm not going to take sides on Koenigsegg or on Salamandrin's side, but he wasn't able to. So I think that has a good running in it. I mean, I saw a video, and we'll actually link it up here. It's pretty funny. This guy just floors it. I think it was Christian von Koenigsegg on their runway, and this is a real authentic video by Koenigsegg, which is a cool thing. He floors the Koenigsegg Regera, and he's driving, and all of a sudden he does like a 600-foot burnout with clouds of smoke. It looks like he's like making the clouds for the entire world. So it's pretty cool. I think that car definitely, due to all of its modern technology and things like that, I think that it definitely has a chance in the running for the Holy Trinity. So yeah, I'm kind of curious as to what you guys think about some new cars. I mean, honestly, can the Lamborghini Huracan Performante even be in this list? I mean, it has the performance, it has the speed, it has the agility. But the only thing that it doesn't have is the price. But that would be pretty cool if you could get a $300,000 car that was part of the Holy Trinity. So I'm kind of curious as to what you guys think. So go ahead and link that go ahead and put that in the comments below. Give it to our social media accounts, and yeah. So I'm kind of curious as to what you guys think. So go ahead and do that, and have a great day, guys.